Guys, look, it's one of my greatest achievements. Wario Land 4 on Nintendo Switch Online. But yeah, it's really cool to finally see this game on here. It's one of my favorite 2D platformers that Nintendo made, and it is just an amazing game. I've just been waiting 2 years for it to be added to the service. So let's go ahead and check it out. And it's also very fitting that it was added on here now, since Anton Blast released recently, and that this game is definitely one of its biggest inspirations, along with Crash Bandicoot. But the gameplay is mostly inspired by Wario Land 4. But let's go ahead and check it out. So, I'm also gonna stream this game as well. Now I have an easy way. I mean, I could emulate it, but it is nice having it like available on the Switch like really easily and everything. Like since my copy of Wario Land 4 on GBA, like it needs a new save battery, and I haven't gotten around to replacing that. So, but this game is very unique and just very interesting overall. And it's partially why a lot of people want to do Wario Land game. I know there was Shake It after this, which from what I've heard is pretty good. But this is like the peak of Wario Land. This and 3. But let's go into the tutorial level here. But I think, like, visually, it looks really good for the GBA. And I think it still holds up really well, despite being, like, over 20 years old at this point. But yeah. But I actually played a little bit of it recently on GBA. Like, just a couple levels. Because, like I said before, the save battery was, needs replaced. But it controls very smoothly, and it's very satisfying. The moveset of this game is just absolutely incredible. But yeah, there's like a lot of different things to find and do. And yeah, if you've played either Pizza Tower or Anton Blast, you'll definitely see the inspiration that those games took from this if you play this. Okay. But it's very satisfying. I don't think I've ever played this game on something other than a handheld or GBA. Because, like, I mean, when I've emulated it, I've done it on those, like, little, like, handheld, like, dedicated handhelds. So... So it's pretty cool, like, actually playing it on the Switch. But, yeah, this is just a very fun game. Yeah, like the tutorial is showing here, there's like a lot of moves that you have access to. Then yeah, at the end of each level here, you have like a switch with a timer. So if you've played like Pizza Tower or Anton Blast, you're probably used to that mechanic. So it's pretty similar here. But here's like a very short area. But yeah. And I think the sound design of this game is amazing as well. There's a whole video breaking it down. I'll actually put a link to it in the description. It's a great video, and I definitely recommend checking it out if you're interested in things like video game compositions and sound design, because it's actually very impressive in this game. But I am just so glad that it's finally on here. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the first boss. Okay. But yeah, like, right after the, tutorial level, it throws you right into the first boss. But yeah, you also have a time limit to defeat the bosses as well. But you could actually do mini games that will, like, you can get different, like, upgrades and things that will help you with the bosses. It's a pretty cool system. Yeah, that boss is pretty easy since it's the first one. But let's do one level here before I end the video. But yeah, one interesting thing about this game is that you can basically complete it in any order that you want. Since you have access to, like, 4 different areas to choose from that each have, like, a few different levels. But I feel like the recommended one to do first is the Emerald Passage, like, if you're playing this game for the first time. Because, like, each of them do kind of have different difficulties. But yeah, basically, when you're in the level, you're basically kind of, like, free to explore until you, like, actually initiate the timer. Because there is, like, an aspect of exploration here, even though it is more linear than some of the other Wario Land games, like, especially 3. But there still is, like, a lot to find, like, a lot of interesting puzzles and things. Also, one interesting thing about the music is that when you crouch, it actually changes a little bit. I think that's pretty interesting. Like I said, the sound design here is incredible. Okay. Let's go in here. It's really fun, and it holds up really well. Oh, and you also have this little character, too, that you use for puzzles. I think his name's, like, Mad Scienstein, and he was in, like... He originally started in his own game, but was also in, like, Wario Land 3 as well. I feel like he's kind of, like, basically comparing it to Anton Blast, like how Anton Blast has Danton. It's kind of, like, he's kind of used for, like, a gag. Oh yeah, and, like the other Wario Land games, you get, like, different abilities as well that can kind of, like, uncover little areas. Sometimes you'll just, like, stumble upon them by accident, which is just part of the fun of this game. Okay, so we got the key. Okay, there. So we hit the switch. So let's head back to the start. There's like different like hidden passages too that you can find. And like different switches that will basically initiate. But this is just a really fun game, and I am so glad that it's on Nintendo Switch Online. I definitely recommend checking it out if you have the expansion pack. And if you enjoy, like, similar games to this. Or if you're just a Mario fan in general, this is like a great part of the franchise that is worth checking out. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Blue Sky if you want to. Stay perky!